don't know about you, but I've always been the one to tell people, stop putting these people on pedestals. Stop pedestalizing celebrities. Stop believing everything that these influencers tell you. Stop believing everything these podcasts put in front of your face. For a lot of times, or a lot of the reasons, they're lying. Why? For the obvious reasons. They want the money, they want the clout, they want the fame. So they're going to lie to you. They're going to tell you whatever it is they want you to believe. And sometimes you sit there, you grab your popcorn, you lay back, and you just eat it all up. A fitness influencer by the name of Wes Watson, who came out of prison, started out telling prison stories. That's how we got his start on YouTube, social media. He was telling prison stories. And of course, everyone's fascinated with prison stories and how John dropped the soap and what happened afterwards. Everybody seems to love prison stories, right? Especially those of you who have never been to prison or lived that life. Y'all are so fascinated with it. So everybody started eating up the stories that Wes was telling. Then Wes became a self-proclaimed, meaning what? He proclaimed himself to be a alpha male, which I don't even think exists anyway. There's no such thing as an alpha male. You're just not. Just like women try to say they're alpha females, there's no such thing as an alpha female. People want to categorize themselves so badly to make themselves feel better. I'm an alpha male because I have muscles and I speak like this. You're not an alpha male, buddy. That doesn't make you an alpha male. See, that's the reason with labeling, that's the problem with labeling yourself. Because to you, an alpha male might stand for one thing, but another person, they may define it differently. So who's right and who's wrong? Especially nowadays, since they have been renaming everything and using terms that don't actually have meaning to them or don't actually mean what they say it means because it makes them feel a certain way. Wes says that he's an alpha male, and I've seen him actually try to bully certain people. Yes, I've seen him try to bully certain people because he's Wes from prison, and Wes is the man. The man has found himself in some trouble. Let the newscasters tell you exactly what Wes is in trouble for and how long Wes might be facing.
Well, we have new details tonight on the arrest of fitness influencer Wes Watson. Watson now behind bars on domestic violence charges against at least one woman. And Local 10's Brett Neese has been following this investigation. He is joining us live now in Fort Lauderdale with the very latest, Brett.
Domestic violence. Ta-da! There you have it. And Wes is a real man, isn't he? Wes is definitely an alpha male, isn't he? Yeah, this is the person that y'all seem to love to follow. Wes Watson is the real man for beating on his fiancée, who he proposed to days before he beat her ass. Yeah, that's a real man. That's what real men do. Again, you can call yourself whatever it is you want. None of that shit matters at the end of the day because your definition might be different from someone else's definition. And then you turn around and you become the same hypocrite that does totally opposite of what the definition of said thing is, like an alpha male. Alpha males do not beat on their women.
Janice, these are very serious charges. One of them is false imprisonment because police say he wouldn't let the victim leave the home after all of this took place. Now he remains in jail tonight, saddled with a $115,000 bond.
42-year-old Wes Watson stands before a judge after police say he severely beat his girlfriend of just a couple of months.
So we're here on 5 counts.
Well, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that they were together for just a couple of months and he proposed? Do y'all hear what they said? A couple of months. Couple usually means 2 months. 2, dos. And he proposed to her already. I guess it's true what they say. You know who you're going to marry when you first look into their eyes. In this case, I don't believe so. Because Wes took to beating her ass for whatever reason and then Wes was holding her against her wishes, so she was not allowed to leave. Now, of course, we can never blame the victim for said events that occurred. No, we cannot. She did not ask for any of this. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, what are we famously known for doing? Ignoring red flags. Ignoring red flags as they wave in front of your face. And that's exactly what she did. Because this man, he's been out of prison for quite a while now, I believe. And then he got into some more trouble. And they let him out again. And now he's in some more trouble again. She did not take heed to any of this, did she? No, because she believes Wes Watson, of course, with all the clout and the money he has, which I do not understand, $115,000 bond ain't shit. $15,000, you're out of there. So why hasn't he paid it? Why hasn't he paid it? Wes says that he is extremely rich. Wes is driving around in a Bentley. Why hasn't Wes paid it? Why is Wes still in jail? Ladies and gentlemen, that we are going to discover.
Mr. Watson.
Watson was in bond court on Thursday facing several charges where the state laid out even more details about what happened early Sunday morning.
He had his own personal employees threaten her. He had his own personal employees oversee her to see what she was doing on the phone, Your Honor. I think there's even made reference to the victim that she effectively felt like she was being held hostage.
The fitness influencer has nearly 40,000 followers on Instagram and boasts a fitness coaching program online that promises people to, quote,
Wait a minute. Wes, something's not adding up. Something's not adding up, Wes. To be so rich, so extremely wealthy, so extremely successful, 40,000 followers on social media doesn't say much, does it? And the reason why I'm bringing this to light is because a person who says that or proclaims himself to be an alpha male and successful and rich, especially on social media, to only have 40K followers on social media does not say much about success, does it? Even though the average person can't garner 40,000 followers on social media, we know this, but at the same time, for a person who says he's on this level of success, something's not adding up.
Become the man you admire. The 6-page arrest report lists out very disturbing allegations against Watson. The report says during the fight, quote, the defendant then grabbed her with his right hand by her hair and then slammed her head down into the kitchen table.
Oh.
That opened up a gash on the victim's head.
Your
Oh!
Honor, this is not the first or second time that violence has been alleged against Mr. Watson.
This is nothing but love, ain't it? Whoa, Wes, what is going on? Are you that violent for you to grab her head and then slam it on the kitchen table, causing a gash on her head? Wes, what is wrong with you? Prison fucks your mind up, ladies and gentlemen, just so y'all know. The longer you're in prison, the longer your mind goes. And I know this for a fact. The longer you're in prison, the more and more when you get out, they have to watch your ass. They have to monitor your behavior. Because you just get so used to prison life. You just get so adjusted to prison life that when you come out, it's not the same world. It's two different worlds. I hope y'all know this. Prison and the outside world, two different worlds. So Wes is still living this prison life. For him to attack his girlfriend and then have people watching him or watching her, to have people monitoring her phone calls, where she goes, what she does. Wow. All this after dating for 2 months. Wow. And then proposing to her. And of course she says, yes. I said yes. Wow. All of this after a couple of months of dating. And she didn't see the red flag when he got down on one knee and proposed to her quickly after. Of course she didn't, because all she's seen was the shit that he shows on social media and how successful he is, which we all know is a lie. It's a lie. Your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber is lying to you, ladies and gentlemen. These are the lives that they live. This is how they truly behave. This is who they truly are. One side on social media, turn the page, and they are totally different from the person that they portray. That's the reason why I say you must do your due diligence. You must do your homework on these people. Stop putting them up on pedestals and believing everything that they tell you and everything that they say and everything that they show you. Social media is not a real world. It's fake. But who am I? I'm nobody. You're not going to listen to me anyway. Continue to follow Wes Watson and see exactly where he lands you, in the poorhouse or in prison. Because behaving like this, and then you, the viewer, the followers, the fans, adoring this person and trying to live this certain type of lifestyle, you're only going to end up sharing a cell with Wes Watson. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.